Get this, up to 18 months with no interest. That is what you get when you add a new fence to your home. John Gavigan of Allied Fence joins me again to discuss this great deal further. Good to see you.
That's right. Nice seeing you again.
So this is obviously, I think when it comes down to bottom line, we know the advantages of getting a fence. We're going to talk a little bit about that, certainly when it comes to the pool. But when you can get finance options as good as what you can offer right now.
We have a finance partner that we can get those options in 9, 18, 24-month interest-free as long as it's paid within the terms of the contract.
Within the term, yeah.
And it's really been beneficial for the people that may be still waiting on an income tax check to come in, and they can, use it that way, or
use their refund on something else, though.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That too, and or they can go for more of a fence that'll last them longer, going into these different types of fencing.
Well, and let's talk about that. We're going to talk about really focus on pools this morning. We here in Florida in the Bay Area, pools are a matter of fact here.
You got to have your pool fenced in. Doesn't matter whether your municipality tells you you don't need it, but you have to have it for security for the little ones.
So what do you recommend as far as fencing for pools?
Well, there's several options. One of the most popular options is the aluminum type of fence. You can get it in several different colors, more than 7 different colors. The most popular,
these black ones here, right? Yep.
The black ones, and you wouldn't use a fence around a pool with a finial. You'll use a smooth top.
Okay.
And around a pool, it has to be 2 rails. And if you go into 3 rails, it has to be a certain height, 54 inches. But there's got to be so many inches between the rails and the picket spacing.
And is that so people or things can't get through it? What is the purpose of that?
So the kids can't
finagle their way.
Put their foot on the bottom rail and go over the top rail. It's a code, and it's called a BOGA code.
Okay.
It's a national pool code.
Okay. Talk about coatings and the experience that you're able to bring to the table, because I think when people are shopping for a fencing company, I think that's got to add up. Experience needs to be there. I know there's a lot of folks out there.
It goes along back with how we started this conversation about licensing. You can get a license and be in business for a year or two, but look for somebody that's been around. Like our company, we've been around for 43 years, and we have all the relationships with the municipalities, the building departments, and we try to inform the customer with what they need for security, especially around pools. Yeah,
especially around pools. If someone is starting the buying process, what advice do you have for them?
Well, you can call us first of all and set up a time for us to come out. We set up specific times for appointments.
Okay.
We can give you a free estimate on site.
Do you need that survey in hand on that first visit, or what do you recommend?
We don't need it on the first visit, but we do need it for construction because we got some areas you have to get permits, and the municipalities require that for permitting. Zoning needs that for zoning to tell you how you're zoned. So yeah, survey helps, but it doesn't have to be there on the first visit, but on a sign up it needs to be there.
And then as far as we close here, as far as the financing goes, again, any advice there, anything that you need to know? We
can have you fill out all the information while we're there. Call the office, and in 5 minutes we can tell you whether you're financed, whether you get the financing.
Easy enough. Thank you again so much for coming in. We always learn a lot from you. And again, make sure those pools have fences here in Florida. It's so important. There is the number to call, the website as well, to find out more about Allied Fence of Tampa Bay.